Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.
Hello and welcome to the second edition of CEO's Got Talent. Over the next 1 hour, we'll introduce you to 8 exceptional CEOs who will put themselves out there as they display their varied talents outside of their boardrooms. From singing to dancing, photography to poetry, playing the saxophone or the flute, and even some stand-up comedy. These extraordinary CEOs prove that if you want it, you really can have it all. And while these remarkable 8 were getting ready to wow us, we caught up with Anupama Mandloy of Fremantle Media to shed light on the evening.
Well, we very often meet a lot of CEOs who sing at parties, who do things, and we know that there is a lot of talent there that usually doesn't get exhibited in the boardroom, but when we meet them outside. And we said, what if we were to put together a talent hunt show with just these CEOs? I'm sure we would get to see exceptional talent, and we'd be inculcating it in a very clique, small set of people and make it an exclusive club. And so we decided to do it in Bombay. It was a huge success, and which is why we've decided to take this franchise forward.
Judging the CEOs is a formidable jury, and they told us what they were expecting before the evening got underway.
Never in my wildest dream did I ever imagine that the CEOs would do a job which is perhaps merely restricted to the organizational skills, had the creative components buried in their beings. And when I got a glimpse of that, I was staggered, and it kind of humbled me and made me realize that the so-called creative spark in the performing arts is not the birthright of the self-proclaimed artists.
Well, I normally meet CEOs in boardrooms. I meet them in the offices, in jacket and things like that. I think a lot of people have different passion in life, and tonight I think I'm going to see a lot of them letting their, guard down and showing us the other side of their personality.
I mean, it's just really commendable. It's not easy. Going up on stage is not easy. Having a talent and believing in it is not easy. And and most importantly, to do it in front of an audience and in a competitive space, hats off to them. I promise you that, there's only going to be words of encouragement from my side.
Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Everyone in a good mood, high energy, looking forward to the evening? Wonderful. My name is Minnie, and today is going to be a very, very special evening in more ways than you can imagine. Take a break from all the, the business of the Sensex and the bulls and the bears and the battle of the debits and the credits and all of that, and even your cacophony of meetings. But as you have so all very, very graciously and enthusiastically taken this break from your tight schedules to participate, hoot, and cheer for talent that dwells within the boardroom. And often we put it, on the back burner. But first, ladies and gentlemen, this evening would not have been possible without our powered by partner, Karm Yog. May I please call upon the chairman and founder of Karm Yog, Mr. Saurabh Sarkar, and Mr. Ram Bhattinathan on stage, please.
Namaskar. In order to win, the one who will perform best will have to forget that he or she is a CEO, because that really means that is the time when one is able to perform best, when you can forget who you are. And that really brings us to Karma Yoga, which is all about selfless action, actorless action, which brings us to Indian Idol Academy, because the real vision that we are trying to do bring to light, bring to fruition through the Indian Idol Academy is a vision where every child, every person, every human being is able to really give out their best no matter what the situation is.
Thank you, Saurabh. Thank you, Ram. Ladies and gentlemen, now please welcome our lifestyle partner, Victorinox India, the makers of the original Swiss knives, and its chief marketing officer, Mr. Debraj Sengupta, on stage. Can we have a warm round of applause for him, please?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. New Delhi is at its best today. pleasant weather, Saturday evening, lovely audience, and a lot of hidden talents here, of course, which you're going to experience today evening. We were a part of the same episode in Mumbai, so I can assure you that there are a lot of talents to entertain you for today evening.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, CEO's Got Talent is supported by Genesis Foundation, a trust that provides world-class medical care for abandoned and underprivileged children who are facing life-threatening ailments. I would like to invite on stage the founder of Genesis Foundation to tell us a little more about it. Please welcome the lovely Prema Sagar.
Really appreciate the hall is full. It makes our hearts full of happiness for you to join us on this particular event. There are so many people in this room and outside this room have supported the foundation like you can't imagine. It has been such a great venture to see no processes, no systems, but just giving.
Okay, and before we head out into the competitive zone, ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly set up the workings and rules of CEO's Got Talent. Our CEOs will be performing tonight, as you all know, and if any of the judges find a CEO's act not engaging or not entertaining enough, they will buzz it out loud by pressing the buzzer. Neha, would you just press the buzzer and show us how it sounds? That's right. Now, if all three buzzers go off like that, then the performance must stop immediately. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a guy who really believes that we shouldn't just consume, we should create. Please welcome the global head of HCL Technologies, our very first CEO in the lineup today, Krishnan Chatterjee.
Welcome to clap. You're welcome to sing along as well. Today is gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that everybody feels the way I do about you now. The word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that everybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall.
All right, Neha, listen, can you believe him? He's the CEO. Shouldn't he be in the world of entertainment?
Thank
What's
God
going
he's
on?
not. A lot of people out there would be jobless.
What did you think of this?
But Krishnan, you were fantastic.
I think you set the floor on fire, and great energy, great stage presence. I think people who come after you, you set the benchmark very high, so they'll have a tough competition.
I think what you need to do, and this is with great reverence for what you have unleashed, respecting that, I must say things as they are. I think what you need to do is lose your caution. I think you come from a background maybe which makes you very, very efficient. I think what you need is to have some rough edges. It's like a garden which doesn't have dead leaves is not really a good garden. I want you to be a forest, not a beautiful garden. So let's go, be a little wild